The wind was sharp that winter morning in the small town of Maple Grove, and the sidewalks shimmered with a deceptive gloss of ice. Most people hurried, heads down, focused on getting to their destinations as fast as possible. Cars passed, coffee steamed in gloved hands, and no one seemed to notice the frail figure making her way cautiously along the grocery store sidewalk, until she slipped. Eleanor Green, 78 years old, fell hard. Her cane skidded away, and her thin frame crumpled to the cold cement with a soft, heartbreaking thud. People glanced but kept walking. A few slowed, then moved on. It wasn't cruelty, it was the usual distraction, the belief that someone else would help. But someone did stop. A 15-year-old boy named Jason Carter, wearing an oversized hoodie and headphones around his neck, darted across the street. He knelt beside Eleanor with urgency. "Ma'am. Are you okay?" She winced. "I think I hurt my hip." Jason pulled out his phone to call for an ambulance and stayed with her, gently removing his jacket to place under her head. He held her hand while they waited, talked to her about school, her grandchildren, and life. When the paramedics arrived, he rode in the ambulance with her because she had no one else. That day began something neither of them expected, a friendship that would span decades. Jason visited Eleanor in the hospital, then regularly at her small home. She made him cookies, told him stories of her youth, and even helped him with homework. His mother, a single parent working double shifts, welcomed Eleanor into their lives with gratitude. Years passed. Jason graduated high school with honors, then college. He got a job in tech and eventually started his own small company. Eleanor aged too, her steps slower, her hearing weaker, but her mind sharp as ever. They never lost touch. Then, one day, the calls stopped. Jason drove 3 hours back to Maple Grove to check on her. He found her at home, frail but smiling. "I didn't want you worrying," she said. "I've just been tired." That was the last time they spoke. Eleanor passed away peacefully in her sleep 2 weeks later. Jason was heartbroken. At her funeral, attended by few but filled with love, he delivered a eulogy that left many in tears. "She was the grandmother I never had. She gave me her time when no one else did. I was just a kid who helped her once, but she changed my life." He thought that was the end of their story. Until a letter arrived. It was from Eleanor's lawyer. In elegant handwriting, she had left everything, her modest savings, her home, even a rare set of antique books, to Jason. But more than material things, she left him a note. "Dear Jason. You once saved me from the cold. But more than that, you brought warmth into the last chapter of my life. I watched you grow with pride. I couldn't give you the world, but I hope this helps you build yours. Keep being the kind soul you've always been. Love, Eleanor." With her gift, Jason expanded his company, but more importantly, he started a foundation in her name. The Eleanor Kindness Foundation began as a small initiative to help the elderly, providing companionship, medical help, and groceries. It grew into something far bigger. One winter, a young woman on the board of the foundation asked him, "Why this cause?" Jason looked out the frosted window, remembering that icy sidewalk, that fragile hand in his, and the cookies that followed. "Because once, I saw someone fall, and I realized how easily we all can. But if we choose to stop, to help, everything can change." And it did. One act of kindness. One life changed. Forever.